Alright, here we are on an 88 Toyota 4x4. That's our 5-foot driving video. Got our lights on, kind of hard to tell with the sun. We got it running and warmed up. So we're going to get ready to hit the road here. Got the blinkers going. You can see it's idling nice. There's no steam or anything coming out or anything. It's a nice running truck. There's no oil blow by. Steer it running really good. Just kind of hums along. So not a whole lot of power options in this bad boy, but you know, we'll take you up a little bit of a hill, hit some potholes. I mean, the door's shut really nice and solid. You got your, you know, your manual windows. They go up and down real nice and smooth. You got your fly windows that still lock and move nice and firm. You don't got to worry about those blowing in the wind and making a lot of noise. But that's going to consist of your AC for now. But you know, you could get it recharged. The compressor in there is still hooked up and everything, and still sounds good. No bearing issue, but it's just so old. The Freon in there is just not blowing cold anymore. But it does have the AC option. That's from California. So it's got all its factory exhaust emissions on there, so it should be still, you know, California emissions compliant. Turn that off, and so we'll go ahead and put it in neutral here, and you can see we're on a hill. Got the e-brake in. Away we go. So you know the e-brake works. You can see that little crack. This dome light cover came off in the bulb, and it just doesn't come on. I don't know. But so we'll get ready to rock here. You know, I haven't had a whole lot of Toyotas, but for some reason I have two now. I have this and a 92. And they're both 3.0s, and the other one's a 5-speed. But I was always told these 3.0s and the 3.0 automatics were kind of, didn't have very much power. But this one, I don't know if just because of the gears and the axles or something, but it's definitely quicker than the 5-speed, and it's definitely no slouch. I mean, it's not a muscle machine, but you know, it gets up and goes. So we'll get going on some potholes here. Hit those. We're doing about 45. Just not even a single rattle. This truck is super tight. We'll hit some more here. We're doing about 50. So you can see no lights are on or nothing. All the gauges work. Just a little low in fuel, that's all. I'll crank on the blower motor for you so you can hear it going there. No howling issues or anything like that. And the AC light still lights up if you haven't selected. But we got a pretty good hill we're going up here. You know, it's just no problem. But yeah, you know, when you're out on the freeway and you get on it, it gets up and goes. You know, it's not an issue, and it has the overdrive off. If you hit that, that lights up. You know, so that's nice for doing some city driving. So you got a little more muscle, and it's more on the torque curve. But this truck, honestly, is pretty impressive for being a 1988. How it drives. I mean, it is super tight how it drives and steers. I mean, the brakes are really nice. The steering's just tight as can be. You know, there's no play at all. I mean, it's just a firm steering wheel. The tilt steering column isn't slacking and slopping on, coming all apart. But hopefully we don't run into too much traffic here. But yeah, it's just the, you know, the horn works, of course. It's nice and loud. It's like a little, kind of reminds me of the Plymouth Roadrunners horn. But you know, you can, if you take your hands off the steering wheel, this thing goes straight as can be. I mean, it's just really nice driving truck. I mean, you can see the reflection of the paint on the hood. It's a shift on the fly 4-wheel drive, so basically you could turn the manual hubs in because they're manual. And then if you're going to be going off-road or you hit some snow, then you go ahead and push down and pull into 4-high, and the light comes on there. 4-wheel drive. Sorry about that, my phone started ringing. And so we're going back to 2, and we're good to go. So we'll go ahead and get on the freeway here. It's a great truck on the freeway. I mean, it's crazy how you don't get any even, you know, plastics or any type of seat rattle on this thing. You hit a bump in the road and it's just all there. But I hope we can get up to some freeway speeds. It's not looking real promising out here. Got another Toyota van in front of us, not moving out very good. But I doesn't have a tachometer in it, so you can't really show you, but you know, I'll just go ahead and floor it now. And it's just getting up and going. You know, it's not a dragster by any stretch of imagination, but you know, it's got a lot more power than I actually expected. You know, I never actually owned one of these, and you know, was always told they're kind of, you know, kind of a dog and kind of weak, but man, I'm really impressed and happy with it. It's a great motor, super clean on the engine bay. You know, it's a one owner. The guy really took care of it. Great looking body and paint. But I mean, you can see how tight the steering is. I mean, there's just no movement in this thing. I mean, the truck's wiggling with it. But it's going to be a 7-day auction, and it's going to be no reserve. And I hope it goes to a great home. And good luck, everybody. Well, we're going to go up a hill here, so I'm going to show you how this kind of operates. I don't want to cut you off. You know, I'm going to hammer down. There, it's floored. I mean, it gets up and goes. But all right, everybody, good luck.